And how's it going, everybody? Welcome to this painting. So this was originally for a Patreon project I was starting. That's back in 2019. I ended up dropping it. So a lot of this art, at least the first half of the video, is from 2019. So I decided to go back and start over. Well, not start over, but finish it. And I'll describe kind of what's going on. As you can see, this clip here is from the original piece, and I did not want to start over. This is also after my hard drive died, so I kind of lost everything. So instead of repainting it, I'm just painting over. This is the shopkeeper right here that I was working on, and kind of this planet they go to refuel. It's like rusty, dirty. That's pretty much how all their tech is. It's kind of old. These are smarts, like robots are smart, but not advanced per se. They're kind of analog technology, very rustic. They're like smart and dumb, I guess you could say. So I'm adding some lights here to the shop, obviously using some old technology, changing the resizes there. And when I do these big pieces, I kind of throw in a backdrop. So I got this cool cloud escape back there. That's a roach and the hopper. This is kind of where I block in my images and whatnot. And there's a little bit more detail here. Yeah, you can kind of see me playing around with textures. I learned this technique a while back where you basically do like an overlay of a texture and it kind of adds detail. Then I add some object to the foreground, kind of messing with the background back there as well, cleaning up the sketch. Gonna add this cool ship to the back over here, and you'll see me add drones that are kind of repairing it. Yeah, see them up there. Added some like paints and whatnot. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, repair. Added a ship there for some flavors. And originally I was kind of doing this like airport kind of thing. You can kind of, the perspective's off, but I fixed that eventually. Yeah, see me adding more color, texture to this shop. Kind of weird technique there. I kind of did it wrong, so I can't really go back and like re-edit the stuff under there. But yeah, it worked out in the end. I got some like post-it notes and the tools. You see me having trouble there because the art's just made wrong. Yeah, you learn over time. Yeah, but add some more detail to the shopkeeper. He's a lot bigger than the other robots. He's older, been around a long time. And designed basically just to chill on this planet the whole time. Add him a little buddy there. There's a little bit when I came back to the piece. I was like, I'm gonna add this little guy there. And that's a Wah, this spherical drone there. There's two of them, Wah and Whir. Wah's the stupid one, and Whir's the smart one. Kind of like Pinky in the Brain. You see me adding some more details to the shop. Some like old signs, kind of make it look alien and used at the same time. Working on the dock there. Adding some more objects in the background. Got these cool like spherical orbs in there, kind of like for power. I don't really think too much about that, but it looks cool. You can kind of see me opening up the grid and my ratio, because you want to divide a piece into quadrants to kind of help you guide the eye. That's the white grid you see up there. Then the red's basically just my perspective. And adding another ship to the background. Yeah, giving it some lights and stuff, kind of playing with the color. And then I spoke to one of my idols, John J. Park, and yeah, I was like, what does this need? So he's looking at it and he's like, I need some like atmosphere and perspective. And he did like a cool paint over with added water to the dock. I'm like, I didn't even think of that. So I went in and did that myself. And you can kind of see I'm adding in more atmosphere there. Then added some more ships in the background for some flavor. Some flaves. Yep, now I'm adding Robert. Robert is the main character of the story. And he's a robotic android. And you see a rabbit on the shoulder. That is Rabix. And this part of the story, Rabix has lost his suit. So he kind of just chills on Robit's shoulder. Kind of making it look a little bit more realistic as possible. Get some more of that Wada in there, and a reflection of the lights. And again, like this stuff I learned after when I first started this piece, so it kind of shows you it's kind of good I waited. That little drone here just chilling. Yeah, smoking, you know. He's stressed out. Working at the docks all day. This is me coming back and then adding in the wall's redesign. Got his little battery there. They collect batteries in the story. That's part of the card game. Adding his hair. He has like a brush for hair. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like just stuff they pick up over time. They attach to their body and stuff like that. Yeah, kind of detailing in there. Another battery. Fixing his arms. It's probably the best part of doing digital work is I can kind of adjust it on the fly. And now I'm adding in Whir. You see him here. He's got what's cool about Whir is he has 3 arms. One arm has 2, and one arm has 1. And one's like really big. Then he has like this staff. The staff is like a spring baton, which you kind of see in the card art. Yeah, he's over here just like, what are you doing? Don't give him that. Probably getting ripped off, you know. Little neon lights. And these 2 drones are basically the same. It's just Whir actually has both his hard drives. And if you look at the card art for Wah, he's missing one. Kind of, so it shows you how he's dumb. Can't think all the way. Going in, fixing the shopkeeper, adding some lights. Yeah, I have this thing where I like to add foreground objects, kind of show you perspective, I guess. The stuff's closer to your face, so it's a little blurry. To me, it adds a lot of interesting aspects to the art. This is Roach. He was in there from the beginning, but I redesigned him since then, so I went there and fixed him. Now I'm adding in the hopper. Now this ship is also very hodgepodge. They like spray paint the word hopper on it, like, yeah, this is ours. Kind of like how the Marines do their jets and planes in the current military. They like just paint stuff on it. Adding some lights there, yeah, I like that. To me, that looks stupid cool. A lot of fun. Added in the boosters. Yep. A lot of fun. I like adding lights. Probably too much, to my own detriment. I kind of fixed the ship back there as well. I wanted to add like an object in front of it to kind of give you some kind of like a, I don't know what to call it, difference in that area. Probably sure is a better word for that. Also add a little bit more to the ship. I end up removing that top piece. You'll see here in a second, but the perspective was off, and I didn't think I actually needed it after that. I gave Rabix his cigarette. They do smoke in this game a lot. They use it for, instead of like eating, they just smoke. Let's see. Yep, playing around a little bit more. I adjusted his legs; they were kind of jacked up. Fixing these banners, and I also wanted to add a little more objects in the midground there. So I got a guy like messing with the screen there, maybe like paying for fuel or something like that, and it's open. You can kind of see that, kind of like a shop. Maybe they got their drinks there or something like that. Add another object in front, just like a crate or something, couple crates. Then I added a back wall to the dock here, because it just kind of went off into nothing. I'm like, well, I got to put something there. And this is Red Fox, just chilling on top with this big sword, you know. Little bandanas going in the wind. Then I go back and I paint over the clouds, so I'm not using that stock image. But it ends up looking a lot better. I added the light in there as well, some kind of cool clouds. Yep, kind of do a little bit cleanup. Fixing Robert, because Robert's ears are jacked up. I realize that now, you know, 2 years later. You kind of see I'm cleaning it up here. Yeah. Fixing the perspective on it. Yep. Made them a little bit bigger. And you'll see me, I'll kind of play around with the values there to kind of bring them to the front more. Fixing, yep, added, gave Rabix his cigarette smoke. You know, it's important. A little more details to the dock, yeah. Playing around with the atmosphere. This is pretty much the final stages of it. Adding some stuff if I need to. Playing around with the perspective and shades and whatnot. And this is the final piece of Robin and them, Robo and the Raiders, you know, chilling at the Dura refueling station. Kind of like a pit stop on the way to the next mission. Kind of going over the piece. Yeah, I added like a fire hydrant over there. Some stuff you just don't have to ever change. I got this cool jacket inspired by Akira, of course. Good for rating, which is an image of the battery on this back jacket there. In the car game, you kind of compete for batteries, so I think it kind of fits. It was a lot of fun. Took, I guess, around 15 hours altogether to complete. And thank you for watching, checking this out. This is my first YouTube video, so cut me some slack. Of course, I'll be making more. From now on, I'll be recording all my paintings. So, yeah. See you next time.